You should do one that has a countdown of 4, like it's always had, and then make
Just
it
keep
on the count of 4.
stay at 4 the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shoot. Okay.
That'd be great.
That is. So,
That is.
how's LA?
What?
How's LA?
Are we loud enough now?
Overcast.
Oh, really?
Never heard that before.
Yeah. Midwest with us.
I was being sarcastic. I hear that all the time.
Oh, I don't. I always hear it's sunny, but
I haven't experienced California sun. It's kind of weird.
It's
You
like
haven't?
it's always cloudy here because of pollution. Like if you come out of the city, it's pretty bad.
smog, huh?
Yeah, when you drive it.
Yeah, thank God for pollution.
Luckily, we're in it and we can't see it.
I always hear it's hot but clammy. That's the description
Yeah.
that I seem to get.
Clammy.
Mm-hmm.
Dry heat though. It's not humid.
Oh.
This is humid here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
when
what
you
is?
when you're driving from the south, you can see literally the cloud over LA. It's hilarious.
Really? Dang.
Right.
How would you define clammy?
Have you ever eaten a clam before?
Yeah.
Are we really?
It's the
live?
countdown. Yeah.
We are live.
We're live, I think. As far as I know.
Yeah, I'm watching on YouTube. Don't worry.
Oh yeah,
guys.
I have to change it to our screen. Hello.
Hi. Ahoy, ahoy.
What is this?
Welcome, everybody.
Look at this.
Oh, look.
Ryan and Alan are still in bed.
That's
They're-
I'm getting waves. I'm supposed to keep that a secret.
yeah, Wave, all they can see is their heads right now. We could have done so much with this. You just
Oh.
I know you just
took us out of the moment there.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, look at Chan.
All our screens are messed up because you guys are together. But it's fine.
Together.
It's gonna work.
For hotel.
Just a rumor.
Together forever.
This is not the same hotel. No.
Alan just has really long arms.
With you.
Yeah, it's disturbing.
So, guys, why don't you tell the people, the fine folks at home, what you're doing in a hotel in LA?
Last night.
We're
So.
so drunk and high.
Oh man, we saw the comments from the live stream last night, and everyone was like, "Man, you guys were really drinking, huh?" And we're like, "We didn't have a sip of alcohol."
Yeah.
What do you think it gave people the impression that you were drunk if you weren't?
I think. Go ahead.
I'm just stupid tired. And
High on life?
yeah, high on life because we enjoy life better than other people.
Yeah.
We don't need alcohol and drugs to be happy.
I was yelling that we had people locked in the bathroom too, but
We didn't, of course.
yeah, we didn't have actual people in the bathroom locked in there.
Yeah, I read that I was locked in the bathroom because people were trying to keep me from saying that that chemical reaction sucks. I saw that, and I was I didn't know I was in the bathroom until I heard that, but apparently I was.
This is trash.
That's what people were asking me about at the urinal. So what's up with Champ and chemical reaction? I'm just kidding.
That was awesome. Like, is Champ really not like chemical reaction?
Did people actually ask that question? Is this real?
Yeah.
That's so funny to me.
All I saw is Ryan's mouth moving there. I didn't hear anything.
That's okay.
So
What have you guys been up to?
Well, me personally, I'm just fucking annoyed. Like, like I've just been agitated for the last 2 weeks because I know that everybody else is going to see Band-Maid except for me, and because I live in New Jersey, I have to wait another 2 weeks. Still.
I feel you, man.
Well, you already saw them. You don't feel me, bro. Don't act like you know my feelings. You went there and you saw them, and you enjoyed it.
Okay, I'm
I know,
sorry.
right?
I am over here distressed. Okay, don't tell me you know how I feel.
Yeah, we came on Zoom and he just looked like somebody like killed his puppy and like shit in his Cheerios or something. I was like, damn.
They put the dead puppy in my Cheerios. It was the worst.
Oh,
You only got what, five more shows to hear about until you get to yours.
I know. See, that's the thing. Like, by the time mine comes up, nobody's gonna give a fuck what I have to say about it. all the information is out there.
but on the silver lining, they've been changing up the set list at every show so far. So
Yeah,
it
everyone?
seems like every show's going to be a new experience.
I've done every set list, you know.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I'm kind of hoping then by the time that I hear them, it'll be like all of the songs that they've never played before.
You know what they
Like they
haven't
just got tired of playing everything else.
You
Yeah,
guys
can't
got
believe they haven't
warning
played
last
that.
night.
Chemical Reaction?
Yeah, Chemical Reaction.
They're never
They're
gonna
sa-
play it.
they're
And you know
saving
why?
it for
Because
Philly.
they know what I know.
If they play that at the Band-Maid show, everyone's gonna be looking at you. It's gonna be great.
They're just saving it for your show, champ.
That'd be so fucking creepy, bro. I just imagine like them
Oh, I know
playing the
that
first few notes and then suddenly the whole crowd turns towards me.
Oh, that's happening.
I would run. I think I would run. You would see a champ-sized hole in the wall of that arena, my friend.
Guys, when that happens, turn your head slowly.
No, the slower, the scarier. Don't do that. That's some Squid Game shit right there.
Oh,
We'll crowd surf Champ at that particular moment.
So let's. The first question I have. Well, first of all, I'm champ.
I'm Wave.
I'm Ryan.
I'm a person.
Yeah,
Alan.
all of these things are true. My question for you guys, since you've all seen Band-Maid already,
Yeah.
Rumpf. Which songs were different between Wave's set list and you guys' set list?
Ghana.
They
You
played
guys got-
Habana at yours.
Yeah.
Oh,
you guys
that's
got
sick.
warning. I know.
Yeah, we got
and
And that warning.
Real Existence, right?
That was freaking
That was
awesome,
really
dude.
freaking good.
Dude, how many
That
songs did they
was
play in
really
LA?
Just once.
No, I mean, what? How many songs did they play?
I don't think he meant each. How many
18
times did they play each song?
18?
songs.
18.
They played it
Oh.
once each song.
Played
So
one
you
song
guys-
18 times.
You guys must have had a significantly different set list than we did because you got at least 3 songs that I didn't get.
The
Yeah,
only
that's crazy.
consistent one I've been seeing is No God, with the intro.
Like,
Oh,
seems
they
like
didn't
that-
play that?
No, they did play that, but that's the consistent. That's what I'm saying. That
Oh.
one's been consistent every show, even Aftershock. You know,
Nice.
And the intro was different at Aftershock than it was on this version.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, I gotta check that out.
because they're improvising. I'm pretty sure they're improvising and just jamming
Oh.
out. Yeah,
kind of just bouncing around the key.
We're on the same. Like,
Okay. I just pulled up the set list so I could see what's different here. Yeah, hey,
that's
Bana.
what I'm so curious about. I really want to know because like I'm trying to I'm trying to adjust
They
my
said, like,
own
the Northeast,
expectations.
They like songs like Chemical Reaction more, so they're saving it for that.
I don't think they said anything like that, but somebody in the comments just said that they imagined Psyche looking at me in the crowd and saying, "This is for our friend Champ," and then starting to play Chemical Reaction. And he said that as if it was an insult. I'm telling you, bro,
That would make
be
it
my
all worth
favorite.
it, wouldn't it?
That would be my favorite song of all time going forward. I don't
I was
even
gonna
care
say,
what
yeah.
it sounds like.
Dude,
You would love Chemical Reaction.
Change your whole view of it. Yeah.
speaking,
I would sell out my own thoughts, bro, in a heartbeat.
speaking of,
threw her sweat on us, so that was fun.
did she?
Oh, like intentionally?
Yes,
She did that
intentionally.
in
She
our
grabbed
show,
her
too.
sweat and was
Twice.
like, "This is for you guys."
Yes, just like that. Like went like this,
Like-
wiped it off, and flung it at her.
Like,
And then Iku got her to do it again.
did Konami get all revved up
Crowd's
then?
crazy, and they're looking at each other like these people are freaking nuts.
Yeah, they made that look too. Because Miku looked at Psyche just like, this is nuts.
Dude, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Psyche, maybe that's why Psyche's turning it into a thing, because she did that in Seattle too. And Miku's face is just like, what's happening?
Well, yeah, Wade, we haven't really talked to you about your experience yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Well, I've been working on my video all week, but we didn't have internet, and then we just got home yesterday morning, like super early in the morning, so I haven't talked about it yet, I guess.
Yeah, you didn't go live. What happened?
My internet was like half a kilobyte per year.
Oh,
Do
really? Oh, that
anything.
sucks.
Pretty bad.
Yeah. You need an Epic Hotel. Like,
Yeah.
we're in right
Where are you saying?
at the Epic Hotel.
Literally the Epic Hotel.
Seriously?
It's called the Epic Hotel.
Is it owned by the Epic Games Company or whatever?
Oh yeah. You got internet.
Is
What do you-
I guess if you have the internet, you have any game you want.
It looks like they played Afterlife. Wait, no. Oh, you didn't get Afterlife.
I got Afterlife. No, Afterlife
don't
wasn't
know.
played at Aftershock either. They did it for soundcheck, but not for that.
Oh, okay.
So what did they close with for you guys?
It's the same-
Domination.
Okay, that's the same.
Yeah.
Okay, and was it an encore or was it just regular? Like
Well,
they just kept playing.
They won't do encores because
they
I
play-
think Psyche has mentioned that she doesn't like doing encores because there's no point to go back on.
They played more.
Yeah.
That explains a lot.
She got wrapped up in birthday banners and let off stage.
What?
Yeah. So fans made a banner, or it was.
There's two banners made for her birthday that everybody signed, and they got him up on stage at the end of the show, and they wrapped Misa up in them and took her off stage.
With the banner.
That's how they ended
The
it.
dragged her
That's
away.
awesome.
I like that.
And then everyone had towels saying "Happy Birthday," which was cool because they put the towels on like the kick drum and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And then Miku put it on her stand. That was pretty awesome.
Dude, I
that
was
sounds pretty
surprised that there was no encore because, like, the Eggman show, their previous one-man shows did have encores, you know? So I was kind of expecting it, and then as soon as they walked off stage, the house lights came up, and I was like, I wasn't ready to say goodbye.
Psyche that said in an interview that she doesn't see the point of coming back on or something like that.
It makes sense. But, when I checked the other set list, it looked like there was the one.
Oh, okay, I got you.
If she feels like it, she'll do it. If not,
Yeah.
she won't.
Cool.
It's 18 songs though. I mean, I was like, I guess bands do play that many. But no, I don't know.
I mean, most shows I've been to, that it's not like that. Like even like other, they were the only band, right? It was just Band-Maid.
Yeah, it's an hour and a half.
Yeah. See, again, like I've never been to a show where it was just one band playing and no openers or anything. But even when you get like even just one opener, I've never seen a band play more than 20 songs before. So 18 to me is like really gracious. I fucking love that amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get 18 plus the match spell time, which is awesome.
Oh,
Super fun.
I want to shout out some super chats quick. Thank you guys so much. Matt Knowles says the songs 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, and 18 have all been the same so far.
That means
Every show.
2, 5, 8, and 14 are the ones that are different.
That's what this year.
How did you do that so fast?
I don't know, man. That was the smartest I've ever been in my life.
That's the smartest anyone's ever been on this podcast.
It'll literally never happen again. I don't know what just happened, bro. I'm kind of
I haven't
scared.
confirmed you're right yet.
Yeah, we haven't even confirmed that yet.
Oh, I felt it in my soul, man. Don't take
it
this away
felt
from
right.
me. Come on.
Good job, Tim.
So thank you, Matt. And also Daniel Tull has one. Ryan, can you make copies of the Misa drawing?
Maybe I should print them out and take them to a show.
Dude,
What
that's
Misa drawing is he talking about?
I did a last year's for Misa's birthday. I did a drawing. Made a video of me doing a drawing of her,
Oh.
listening to About Us, I believe.
Good choice. Good choice.
Oh,
That was my clue to how insane that song was. I'm like, this is like a chill song, and she is going absolutely crazy on it.
Maybe we should have Ryan do a drawing on stream one day, and then we could do like a giveaway for it or something.
yes.
That'd be pretty cool.
I picked that Drew Batman on the last podcast. I was going to give it to somebody, but I forgot.
Let's get on that. That's what you should have done when you were waiting 11 hours in line. Just like bring a lawn chair, start drawing.
We were just talking with everyone.
It was pretty
It
cool.
did go by pretty fast. Like the time went by fast until they started doing this weird stand in line. Let's make a second line. Let's make a third line.
Yeah.
And that's where things got weird.
Yeah.
We're like, what the
You
hell?
think by now venues would know how to handle people.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, have they
What do you
never
mean
had
by
this
got
show
weird?
before?
Let me
because-
tell you. Sticking up behind you. No.
No, they. I was like, all right, where's this going? All right, go ahead, Ryan. Take it away.
Start poking you.
Tell me more about my experience. Well, there's a whole form.
We were knocked out.
Wrapped up in a banner.
Yeah, I forgot about the part I was
No,
knocked out.
stop right there.
They formed a hole and they put a gate.
Whoops.
They formed. God damn, it's not gonna sound any better. Anyways, they split us up and they put like a gate, and then it was like 2 lines, and then they had 1 line go to the other side of the building, and we were like, "What the fuck's going on?"
There was three ticket types.
After there was this amazing number system created, it got all fucked
I
up.
can stare right at your face when you interrupt me.
Yeah, it's true. Now you guys can hit each other when you need to talk.
I love that.
It's gonna be our smoothest podcast ever.
We had VIP general admission and then the VIP lounge, the balcony.
Oh yeah, the balcony.
So they brought out some at like lounge and general admission, like an arrows pointing opposite directions with a divider. And then people are like, "So where's VIP go?" They're like,
What?
You got it balanced on the guard.
But the weird part about the
Guardrail.
lounge thing for the balcony, they didn't say that. They're like, "Oh, general admission." First, they're like VIP to the wall, and then it was no VIP. Come out here so they can pass us the stuff. And then all of a sudden that line turned into, "Oh, they're going to the balcony."
Then they went through. It's like, "Okay, you're VIP yet? Go get in this other line."
So, can you guys explain what's happening here?
Oh my god, that was.
We were so professional. I'm kind of surprised and amazed.
I feel bad for Nick. So you really thought we were good at what we do?
We're not.
Let's take a look.
I play guitars.
Yeah, sing and play some bass, guitar, drums.
Where can we watch Gaijin Guys videos?
Gaijin guys.
What?
Just kidding.
Holy
On YouTube. I know.
wow.
His reaction.
Okay.
Can you spell Gaijin just for those people?
No.
Gaijin and guys Guys.
At that point, I thought he was seriously trying to test me.
What'd you say?
I spell it like a pro. And then I was like, "Oh, they want us to be professional. Let me go into pro mode. All right, let's go."
So that was SJ Nix and Peter Lim, and they were doing some stuff for Facebook, doing live streaming.
Yeah, well, we need poster link. I don't know, Nick.
Yeah, is it up yet?
Shoot the link. We need to get the link for that Facebook page.
But
Yes.
But we'll pin it on the comment section. So if you're listening right now, come back to this video. We'll have their Facebook page pinned of that whole thing that happened there.
yeah,
Nice.
they were keeping a lot of really unique things happening for the show. So
That's
shout
so
out to
cool.
those guys, SJ Nix and Peter Lim, for getting the towels and a lot of there were some coins that were made up and cake and flowers and stuff given to Misa. So
right.
some pretty
That's so cool.
make it unique for, especially for Misa with it being a birthday.
I should
Cool.
have sent footage to you, Wave. Sorry.
What's
Of the
that?
cake and everything. I should have sent you the footage of the cake and everything.
It was a
Oh. Well, we can do it next week.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, nice.
it's a sticker.
sticker.
Very
Cool.
nice.
We got some really good footage too of the show of the first
Sweet.
half. I filmed the first half. It came out really good,
Yeah,
guys.
some
I'll
of
let you
y'all
know
have to
that
look to see what you missed.
Awesome.
stuff. Yeah. Ryan's is very grateful for it.
Yeah.
What happened?
Everything's fine.
All right.
Hey, Alan, how scared did you get in the moment that he asked you to spell Gaijin?
Not at all, actually.
I think I would have freaked out for a second, like, oh fuck, I don't know if I know how to spell this. Like, I
no,
definitely
honestly,
do. But in that moment,
At that moment, I was like, "Get serious, Alan." Like, they want you to really talk. I'm like,
you had to like shift real quick, like get into this other mentality.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, I gotta remember how to spell real quick. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
you can see that in real time. Like, oh fuck.
His
I'm
face,
sorry, guys.
his face
like the
when you
meat
start
down.
laughing.
Downloading song moment.
Yeah, downloading stuff.
You can see us goof off, and Nick's is like, oh my god.
yeah.
Right. Yes,
I'll-
right here.
Wow.
Oh wait, we can't see it. Wait.
Oh,
And then it's funny because I think
just
later in
blew
that
it.
video, I'm like, wow, this is going smooth as our actual podcast.
yes. Dude, I gotta tell you guys, this made me so happy last night to see this. Because, like, you know, Seattle was cool, but none of you guys were there. So this kind of thing didn't happen. And I was in Champ's boat where I was like, FOMO. And I missed you guys, even though I've never met you guys before.
yeah.
Anyway. his face after you.
Yeah, there it is. I think I heard his eyes roll.
Right.
Gaijin, just for those who don't know his
Yeah, it's gonna be Gaijin.
Sorry, Nick.
Guys, G-U-Y-S. And then type that anywhere and you'll find us.
Also
Good
available
job.
on streaming any podcast, where we stream podcasts.
You making pizza dough?
Podcast TV.
You decided to roll the cake. I don't
So,
know.
yeah.
Where-
So this is why this is about as good as our podcast is. It's like almost pretty equivalent.
Is this the first Band-Maid show for both of you guys?
This is first show.
My
for
first show.
Ryan, my first time was at Aftershock, but that was a condensed set. That was only 45 minutes, so this will be my first time watching a full-on show. So I'm pretty excited about that. And
I'm excited for you.
yeah, I was really fortunate enough to get up front at the last one, so I was pretty excited because I knew everyone was going to be here at 5 in the morning. I'm like,
They were 5:30 a.m.
Yeah.
What?
Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy the show. I'm sure we'll see you all up front a little bit.
Nice.
Afterwards,
I think the earliest people got to Seattle was only 9 a.m. 5? Dang.
5:30.
5:30 in the morning.
Did
I
they?
got lucky again. I got right in the center.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's-
you guys had an awesome spot.
Yeah. That's why I go that early. I'm gonna go early to all the shows. I don't care.
You're all
I
fucking nuts.
love being up front. So.
You're all fucking
I
nuts.
know.
You're all fucking nuts. Can I just say that again? I need you to accept this and understand.
You know what? It makes for good footage too. Okay.
It does.
Talked to a lot of people.
Yeah, and we talked a lot. Yeah.
There's a
Dude.
lot of people from out of country there.
Speaking of which, Vladimir Chupin just super chatted us.
Yeah.
Says, as I was flying from Amsterdam to LA, I was listening to the Day of Budokan, 33 songs. They did part of it after the end of the stream, though. Oh. They played 33 songs?
That's insane. It's like 3 albums.
Yeah. That's dang. And so thank you so much, Vladimir. And we have this clip of Vladimir also being interviewed,
the Russian Dutch guy.
which this made me even more jealous of the people going to LA.
So he's out here with us too. Came all the way out for these shows. How many shows are you doing? 8, 9. You're not sure?
The traffic.
I sponsored him for this show.
He will threaten to take away your ticket.
Yeah, for making
Paul invited me actually. He said, I'm going to LA show. I said, no, I don't have tickets. He said, I can give you one. And then, also, yeah. Well, another guy also gave me ticket to the Boston, so I have more than expected. Initially, I had 4. Yeah, I'll end up in Chicago.
Oh, he'll be in Chicago?
Can I just
Sweet.
say, Vladimir reminds me of a very nice and cuddly Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson. Never mind.
Well, this went off the rails. Anyways, Vlad, thank you for coming. Everybody out here, thank you for participating. In about an hour and a half or so, we'll do the towel.
Awesome.
Yes.
I'm
the
excited.
community is pretty like that. Vladimir's getting the shows just because people want to get him there, and Nick's was key in getting us to LA too.
Yeah. Nick's is the reason why we're there.
Yeah, man.
Oh, nice.
That's being Nick's, and there's so many people to thank for just making all this stuff possible. It's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you guys met up with Vlad then? You saw him?
He
Yeah.
he pulled up in one of the other guys brought him in, Curtis,
Yeah.
and he gets out of the car and he sees me and he points at me and I pointed back at him. I'm like,
Aw, I love that. I'm so glad that he's coming to Chicago.
yeah. He's pretty short though, a lot shorter than I thought he was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems like a tiny man right there. The way that he towered over everybody else in the frame.
When I saw, was it Nick's next to Alan? I was like,
Yeah.
okay, so this guy's kind of tall, and then he was next to Vlad, and I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
That was a comment I was getting all the time. It was like, dude, I thought you were so much shorter, Alan. I was like,
I didn't get any comments about my height.
What do you think that is, Wave? Because you're much smaller than people expected, or much bigger than people expected?
I think it's just because I have the most average height in the world. I don't know. 5'10", right? It's kind of the average.
Hey, man, we're gonna stand next to each other and be the same height. I'm gonna feel great about it.
Nice. Dude, but like you guys were just talking about, the actual meeting people in person and realizing how much people value what we do, like, that was surreal in itself because, you know, they're real life people that take time out of their busy lives to watch our videos and hang out with us. And it's just like, dang. It's so much more impactful in person when a real person's standing there telling you that they appreciate what you do. So.
Yeah. It's pretty humbling, I guess would be the word for it, because you're like, you know, what you do matters.
Mm.
yeah.
And
That's why I feel like shit during the Knicks interview.
a little bit.
I wouldn't worry about that, guys. I think that they're into, like, you know, we're not going to take these two guys very seriously right now, and that was part of the acceptance.
Hey,
of
the interview was great, if you ask me.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that, you know, they recognize us, of course, and they're like, hey, Ryan, hey, Alan. We're like, hey. You know, like, oh, well,
Hey, screen name without an avatar.
Like, oh, man, we talk to you all the time, you know.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to meet people face to face.
Yeah, dude. If anybody comes up to me in one of the shows that we're going to, please tell me what your screen name is when you come up to me, because that's how I'm gonna know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was like one person was like, "Oh yeah, I'm Wagner on there." I'm like, "Yeah, you're the one with the robot logo." He's like, "Oh shit, you know?"
Nice.
I'm like, I know the logo. I can do images, you know, from the logos and stuff. There's a face on there. Yeah, it wasn't like for me. Like, yeah, I think it all accumulated right when we're standing in front, like you guys were saying, like just all this stuff, like the emotional aspect. Just think about when you started the whole channel and doing everything, and I think it all hit me right in the middle of the concert. that definitely did.
Cyanic Dory.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that song.
Oh, did they do that right after Homage Night time for you guys?
What's it? No, they did From Now On.
Oh,
And went into Cyanic Dory, yeah?
I think so. I don't know anymore.
oh, let me just check.
No, yeah, it was instrumental in the Cyanide. That is right.
Yeah, because they did instrumental and Psyche didn't come back out. I'm like, what are they gonna do?
And then they did some emceeing, right?
No.
After
There was silence and then they went into
Maybe I'm just remembering my own concert wrong. Because I I thought that they went into Sayonakadori right after Homage Night time.
Oh, it might have been different for you. I completely erased the two songs following Sayonakadori, and I thought it went from that right into Daydreaming. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
But they played Choose Me and something
Choose
else.
Me and I think they did a little emceeing after Sayonakadori. No?
No.
No, they didn't. They went right into Choose Me.
No. Yes. I don't know.
It was great. It felt like
I don't remember anything after.
it felt like an hour and a half of one song. It literally felt like one song. Like just a full on like hour and a half song.
Do you think that there's like an element of surrealism that you felt during this show? Because it seems like that's what you're
Dude, the
saying.
entire time.
100%.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. It's not easy to get that feeling. It takes a lot to actually like experience that, especially after you've lived for like, 30 plus, 40 plus years. And it's like you already experienced a lot of stuff to actually be able to go to a place and have it feel surreal again, like a new experience. It's special.
Yeah.
It was a bit unreal.
Yeah, I lost it middle through the show. I didn't expect it. I was like, when Ryan was mentioning about it, I was like, nah, it's not gonna happen. And like halfway through the show, I'm like holding it in.
Dude, and they didn't even play About Us. We still cried.
God,
Can you imagine if they played About Us?
I know.
It would just been the floor would have been a flood.
Like he saw from the back, right? Because I was like, I would like decided to put my phone away. Like I was gonna film the whole thing, and I was like, no, because I'm way too close to them, and it was crazy just having the phone up. And then when I look under the phone, I'm like, holy fuck, they're like right there. I can
Right?
touch. And I'm just like, but the phone makes it look like it's farther away, right? So I was like, right when I was putting it down, Nakadori comes out, I'm like, ah!
It's like, holy shit, I can almost reach them.
Dude, whoops. That's
When you're watching through the screen, it's almost like you're still watching on a screen from home, right? Like, but the second you put it down, it's like you're back into the reality of where you are again.
See, I'm used to being behind a camera because I do videography for work. So like, I'm back and forth. So I still felt like I was there when I was filming. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Hopefully that makes sense. But I'm glad that I filmed because my memory sucks. And so the next morning I could go back and rewatch all my footage and be like, oh yeah, that was freaking awesome. Like this moment right here. And I got to say thank you so much to Robert, who basically we were able to get this great spot because of him. He waited in line since the morning and then he had to pop out and get some air. So he gave us his spot, which was right in front of Konami. So I'll just play this clip. This is the intro to No God. And when you're talking about being surreal, this is the moment I thought of because I could have literally reached out and touched her. She was so close. But
don't do that because that's sexual assault. But and just
thank you, champ, covering all our bases.
yeah, just want to make sure.
Like, I was so, like, struck by the surrealness of it all that I totally forgot to pan over for Akana's drum fill intro. Because I was just like, holy crap, is this real?
Oh, dude, I was in front of Psyche, and yeah, it was insane.
Oh my
Just, like,
gosh.
that feeling, yeah.
Dude, Psyche in person is, like, she's just got so much charisma and stage presence.
Yeah,
she was the one that blew me away the most, just being in person.
Same for me.
You know?
I don't think it translates on screen
No, it doesn't.
as well as it does in person at all.
'Cause she, like, makes eye contact with every single person somehow. Like, it's
She
crazy.
pointed at me and smiled. Just gonna say that.
Nice.
Hey, Kurt808, I just want to thank you for the super chat. Thank you, my brother.
Oh, thank you so much, Kurt. Kurt was standing next to us in line at the Seattle show, and such a sweet
cool.
guy. Thank you so much, Kurt.
Yeah, appreciate that, my dude. So you guys have met, how many people do you think you've met last night?
Oh my
That-
god, I don't know, man.
I don't know.
It was a
Like
lot.
50?
More than that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It was awesome. Like I said, it was awesome to see people coming out, man. It was really good, and a lot of them are going to repeated shows, like to more shows.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna
See, that's
them.
why I'm... Go ahead, sorry.
No, I was saying we're gonna see them again, which
Yeah.
is really cool.
See, that's why I'm happy I'm going to the Philly show also, and not just the Jersey show, because the Jersey show is going to have like thousands of people there, and I feel like it's going to be like less of an intimate setting than all of the other shows that they're playing, right? Just because it's such a bigger venue than all the other shows. But the Philly show is going to be like a nice, like tight, you know, like, and you guys are all going, right? Or all of you but one, right?
I really want to go, just so we could get all four of us together. You know.
Well, we're considering now all trying to get to the New York show, right? I don't want to say anything for sure, but we're thinking on it.
All of us are gonna be in Boston, right?
I'm not going to be in Boston.
No.
No.
Can't make it out for that one.
No can do. Philly and Jersey for me, which are the 26th and the 30th, and then I'm like a maybe on the New York. That's the 28th.
Cool.
We shall see what happens.
Gotta play this shit by ear. But I gotta tell you, man, like I haven't had FOMO this bad since I was like a teenager. Like legitimately, I'm not even joking. Like I'm slightly agitated as we listen to this, just because I'm like, fuck, I haven't been a part of anything that anybody's talking about right now. This is such balls. But like, I'm listening to all these great comments and all these people that you're meeting and all this shit, and I'm just like, damn, dude. Like I legitimately, for the last 10 years, I've spent trying to, privatize my life, get people the fuck out of it, and now I'm just like, damn it! Now I've missed everything. I need this.
It always sucks. Every time we talk about you, it's negative anything.
I know, right? What the hell, guys? You're really not. I'm gonna show up there. This is not gonna be a pleasant experience for me.
No, it will be. I'm waiting for it. The champ's gonna come up to us, just like smack Ryan and I, like, motherfuckers, everyone's asking me about chemical reaction, damn it.
Everybody, don't bother Champ about that song, please.
Yeah.
I really don't
It's
mind.
okay. Wave has a kill room. We all have our quirks.
I'll tell you what. If I'm being totally honest, I won't mind at all if people, approach me and are like, "Hey, so you hate chemical reaction, you douchebag." I'll be like, "Yeah, sure." For the first 13 people. Number 14. If you're number 14, you might get a quick jab to the nose. It's possible.
We were joking around. We were joking around in front of the stage. We're like, Ryan, you remember, you gotta keep your distance from Psyche. You got that restraining order.
The interview that went so bad.
yeah, that interview, man. That really.
She pointed at me. She's trying to get him.
Yeah. Like, make sure he keeps arm's length.
Sweet.
But
Cool.
wait, you didn't really say much about your show. Like, what else happened? Like, how did that go down?
Oh, well, there were some really cool moments in it. Like, wait, which part are you talking about?
Your show, like, what happened? Any
The
like
show
what
or-
were some cool moments at Seattle?
What song are you thinking about every time you think about that show?
Good question.
That is a good question. It's not really a song so much as it is the little moments that happen between the songs.
Yeah.
Like, here, I got some clips, and
What's your favorite little moment?
right here.
She's right.
Just like,
He's so cute.
No, can't do that.
She's fanning herself.
she wants pictures.
Big pictures, yeah.
Miku's voice there. Take a picture, Poe.
Yeah, it's so funny hearing her say "po" when she's speaking English.
Right.
Because usually it's a bunch of Japanese words and then "po," and all I understand is "po." But this time I understood all the words before "po."
But yeah, I was just like, oh my gosh. They have
I mean,
such a
Konami gets
cool
it.
interaction.
She just gets it, not just musically, but also
Yeah.
she knows what life is about.
And this was right after Psyche was flinging her sweat into the audience, and Konami was on the drum kit behind her just losing it. I got that on video too, right?
There it is. She's throwing the sweat at everybody.
At ours, she went like this. She was like, all over her forehead like this, and like taking her time. Miku was like cocking it up.
I almost wonder if like
after the fact, I'm like, that was so ridiculous.
I almost wonder if she did it off the cuff in Seattle and then she just turned it into a bit.
Yeah, like it got a big pop in Seattle. Everyone was like, "Oh man, I need some psyche sweat," and then she just kept doing it.
People start showing up with jars.
Is this a kink that I don't know about? It's gotta be, right?
Wow.
Please shower me in sweat type of thing.
A new thing developed.
Okay.
もっと欲しいって集めるわ行くよ
Konami back there. She's like, throw it this way.
What are they? They must be like weirdos.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I'm sure, I'm sure those girls are thinking these fucking weirdos.
Isn't that why we love Konami though?
They're clapping at me throwing sweat on Konami. Like, think about that for a second.
Oh, I thought you meant people in the audience.
Like,
I guess you know what, man? She can think that they're as weird as she wants, but clearly she's participating in the action, so she knows how to get the pop from the crowd.
They're hamming it up a little bit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I think she knows that this is going to show up on Pornhub tomorrow. So
you had to take it there.
Yeah.
You had to take it there, champ.
listen, I'm just trying to be realistic.
Chemical reaction happened in Champ's brain, and that was the result.
Are we gonna pretend that this is not the case, boys? Come on, let's be real.
Let's find out. Let's go on Pornhub right now.
All right, I'm pulling it up right now. Psyche sweat shower. They call it the triple S for short.
What the heck is happening?
Just go to Pornhub, type in SSS, and you'll find what you want, boys.
Ryan's dying.
Don't do that.
Do it.
Oh my God, don't do that.
Do it.
Champa Medium SSS. There we go.
Is that on your channel, champ?
Don't
If
misspell
something
it.
comes up, do not put it in the
Guys, it's just reality.
It's true. All right, let's finish this clip.
I feel so professional right now.
It's professional podcaster. Wait, did Oh, okay. I missed Miku's little phrase here.
Konami is Japanese hentai.
What did I fucking say? I'm sorry. I was just justified and vindicated immediately, and I need it to be known.
It's true.
Even Miku saw what I saw. All right, keep it going.
Oh no, we agree with you.
Yeah.
Stream blocked.
Right. Speaking of which, what happened to the stream from last night? What's with the limited?
I don't know.
It got the yellow mark of death.
I already disputed it because it made no sense. We didn't talk. We did like the same conversations we have on here, so I don't know. Yeah, maybe it was a sweat thing they were talking about.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with this one.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with this one.
Yeah, for real.
Too many flag phrases. Everything is
Bad.
Aw.
さあ、佐伯先生、いかがですか？ご気分は。How feel? 最高最高
All right, I think that was the moment, the hentai thing. I think someone said hentai has multiple meanings, don't they?
There's only one anybody ever looks up.
Yeah, no, shit. I know what you were saying. Come on. There could be 300 fucking definitions there. Only one of them matters.
The other definition works though. It's like genius or something.
Oh,
So,
Really?
Yeah, it definitely meant genius.
I mean, no, anyway. We should change our name to the hentai guys.
Oh, it means everyone in the comments is saying it means pervert.
Hopped up on Monster.
Ryan had to talk me down from the ledge the last night. I was like, I'm gonna go get a second monster. He's like, no.
Sit your ass down and shut up.
Ryan has to get the belt out, tie Alan down.
Oh, wait, come on. We're on a bed here.
No, I'm not talking about that. Okay. Anyway, what should we move on so Champ can feel better?
Move on.
I don't need to feel better. Don't worry about me. I'm cool with just listening to you guys talk about this shit. The hentai guys. Yeah, apparently hentai means pervert, just generally, but also transformation or metamorphosis.
Oh, interesting.
Which really just makes me think of tentacle porn, but okay.
I was just about to say that.
Wait, why?
I'm sorry. All paths lead to porn.
Okay, but what is up with this?
Oh, are we moving on to
Well, let's see. Do you guys have anything else that you want to talk about the show last night? Either Wave, Ryan, Alan, before we move on to some other news?
Wait, what was that? The moments you wanted to share with us?
Yeah, for now, I think. I mean, excuse me. Every moment of the show was awesome. We were kind of like off to the side in front of Konami's amp, so the sound quality, I couldn't hear Akane's drums very well, and Misa was really far away. So I'd like to rectify that in the other shows, like get in front of Misa or
Center, guys.
Get back.
It's great.
Even close to the front, the mix was good in the center.
I enjoyed it because I put so the trick is when you're up front like that in the center, put noise cancellation headphones in, turn on the cancellation, and it's perfect. I heard everything flawlessly.
Oh.
And an echo, when you're in an echo one, if you're outside, use plugs. If you're at like an actual like venue where like it's kind of muted and stuff, you want to use those like erasers, or they call, they're like $60 earplugs at Guitar Center, and those ones actually lower the volume.
Dang.
Those ones are ultimately the best. But if you have like AirPods and you put on the noise cancellation and you're in the center, it'll be good. You'll have good sound.
Cool.
So it came out great. Even the recording I got, it came out pretty good. I just need to like reduce the echo just a little bit, and
Yeah, that's the weird part.
Came out perfect.
Like my videos sounded better than what I heard in real life. And I think it's just because it was so loud, like my ears could not process the information.
definitely some ear fatigue going on?
Yeah. I had those noise cancellations in because and it was perfect. I loved it. Yeah, but I could see because I had them off at one point, and yeah, you couldn't hear anything because you're just blasted in the ear hole.
Hold on, so you were wearing noise cancellation earbuds to?
Yeah.
And that was, you could still hear all the music fine?
Perfect. It was perfect. I heard it perfect. Like everything was great. So, like you could hear the leads because it wasn't getting lost in all the reverb. Because like I don't know what they do sonically, but since it cancels, it tries to cancel sounds. It just like it was just perfect in your ear when you have that on.
Oh, that's really cool.
If you don't have the money for those like those $60 headphones or what, the ones that actually just lower the volume, those are perfect to use noise cancel. If you have AirPods, bam, you're set. Those work great.
Oh, sick. I might consider that. I'm actually considering like standing in the back or towards the back at one of the shows that I go to, just to kind of like get the whole room experience type of thing. You know, do you think that's worth doing?
No, because you won't see anything.
Well, I don't mean the bad. I don't mean like.
Bro, Ryan, please let him know. Give him the advice now before he makes that mistake.
If you want to watch a concert on a bunch of tiny goddamn phone screens, go for it.
That's true. Maybe if I was.
I kept my phone in front of my face. Like I really made sure I wasn't in people's way. And if I was, let me know. You can
script video, go for it. Because you're probably not blocking anybody else's view. But if you're getting the back of someone's head, put your fucking phone down.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
He was being blocked by somebody that wasn't getting really the greatest footage.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I tried to, like, when I was filming, I had it, like, on Rosie's shoulder, so
Yeah.
hopefully it wasn't blocking anyone's view, because my head was already in the way.
Because you're considerate, and that's nice.
Yeah, I do the thing where like you just
Sometimes.
I was like hold my phone like this. I had my elbow and I was just like controlling my elbow with my other hand.
Nice. Oh, by the way, thank you, Vlad, for getting all that footage up so fast.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how he did it so fast, but I think the whole concert's up on his channel now. Right?
That's nuts.
Yes, there's definitely at least 2 really good quality catalogs of that show.
Yeah,
Sweet.
Half of it.
I got half it. Yeah, I want to enjoy it. I was like, I don't know if I'll get up front again like this. So I was like,
Fair enough, yeah.
Don't blame me at all.
Yeah, that's why I
We all have our own footage we need to kind of sort through, and
yeah,
we'll be a little more. What?
yeah, put it all together.
I guess
Yeah.
we'll move on right now.
The only song I did, the full song was From Now On, because it was just like so cool to be seeing that live. But
That was so
every other song, I was like, I won't record more than a minute unless they're actually like between songs interacting. And I still miss
like crushing live. It was amazing.
Sweet. All right. So, other news. Babymetal. I didn't even know.
The
what was
countdown
going
is
on.
over.
Yeah.
Countdown is
And the
over.
countdown begins.
What do you guys? What do you guys know? What do you guys know about this?
So we're getting a new song every single month up until March 23rd, which is when the album releases. And so
A
there's
new
gonna be
song every month.
4
Is that what it
singles?
said?
So if you look at the banner that they put out, it's in our Discord. So it says new song, and then there's a concert in January.
Wow.
Okay.
And they're already taking for the lottery. I don't know if it's like a live film concert or if it's gonna be live in person there. But there's a lottery for it. I was trying to find more information. It just says you can sign up for the lottery now, and you can do pre-order for the album already. So you can already pre-order the album, which I'm gonna do as soon as I get back to El Paso.
I think it's going to be a big deal.
Yeah,
So they're doing a show before the album?
that's
Yeah,
what.
apparently.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It says on that flyer, January. Let me pull it up real quick. It's January. It was in that. Yeah. So March 24th is when the album drops. Sorry, I had a feeling it's March 24th. So.
Oh, I guess I
Babymetal
do have the
returns.
banner.
Yeah, it says live. Babymetal returns. The other one. So that's the concert, and then I'm not sure what the info clear code means. I couldn't find that. If you guys know in the chat, let me know. But we're getting a new song in October. So
October, November. So everything except for December. There's no new one in December.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I said every month by accident, huh? My bad.
No, it's all good. It looks like we're gonna get 5 of them before the album actually drops.
Yeah, which is so I'm fucking excited.
It's pretty crazy. So how many songs do you think are gonna be in the album if they're gonna have 5 fucking singles? It's kind of crazy.
It doesn't
25.
say how many songs are on the album. I just need to go get back to Discord. But somebody had posted in the Discord how many. It is.
Oh, really? It
No,
already
it's not gonna
says.
be 10. I don't
It's a
believe
10.
Ryan.
Paul
I'm
says it's a
intentionally
10
ignoring
song.
Ryan 'cause it's not 10.
No, everyone's saying 10 though. Oh no, wait,
Is
maybe
it
not.
10?
No,
Is it
people
really
are just guessing. Oh wait, no, yeah, it is 10.
It is 10.
No, never mind. Don't listen. Everybody's saying a different thing in the comments.
Yeah,
13 to 15.
7 songs.
Simno 6.
Okay, yeah, actually they're right. 10 new songs, each representing a theme of 10 parallel worlds, because it's a concept album. So,
Sick.
and on May 24th, so it is 10. God damn it, Ryan, why were you right?
The comments of the people actually pay attention to this shit.
But sometimes they troll us, so we don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. fucking Norman says 11 billion. I would have loved that.
11 billion.
That
sounds
sounds-
like a legit number.
That's
I mean,
by
10
scale,
songs.
like how
10
many are due.
songs. I would, 10 songs is pretty short, I think, for an album. But like the fact that they're putting so much effort into the fact that they're gonna be releasing 5 music videos before it even comes out, it means that they focused hard on these songs. So
Oh yeah.
I'm ready, man.
How many was on Unleash? It's only 8.
8. Well, not even really 8, huh? It was like that was an EP that I called it an EP.
I know. I'm just saying, and I have no problem listening to that like it's a fucking album.
Yeah,
Songs from Babymetal can very well be
that's true. Yeah,
just as enjoyable as a full album.
I think 10's good for an album length, but that's just.
I think 10's pretty good for an album. Like it's just got 8 of them have to be great then.
Yeah. No, all 10 need to be great for this one. You kidding
Oh
me?
yeah.
Because it's been so long.
Yeah,
You think they could have came up with more than 10?
These 10 are going to be phenomenal.
It's
Yeah.
Babymetal. I mean, they have such an epic reputation, Like, honestly, if I were them, I'd be like really anxious, living up to that expectation.
Yeah, it's been a long time for them. They lost a guitarist, in the midst of this, so they probably feel like they have something to prove also, because they're adults also now. This is like the first album where they're coming out and they're all adults. I'm sure that they've got like a little bit of a chip on their shoulder that's saying like we want to prove to the world that we can we're not just like these kids that got popular because there was a gimmick. Like we are a real fucking band that is awesome and we need to prove it to the world type of thing. I bet they're thinking that.
I want to say to people, maybe give it a couple listens before you go spouting off about how horrible it is.
Right.
Yeah, also true.
Absorb
Give it a shot.
Really give it a chance. Listen to it.
Give it a shot.
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just saying.
Mhm.
I think they're going to experiment a little,
Oh, yeah.
branch out, and so
Metal Galaxy, they're experimenting already. So, I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, I'd rather it be like a 10-song album that's like tight and well prepared than like a 14 or 15-song album where only 4 or 5 of the songs are good and then there's a lot of fluff in between.
Yeah.
Like, you would see that a lot back in the early 2000s with those metal bands that would release albums. They'd have like 14, 15 songs, only a couple of them would be good.
Cool
If
albums
you-
along with 40 minutes of intros.
that's true.
Sweet. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I can't wait. It was really awesome news, and hopefully they'll keep the momentum going right afterwards. So going to what Champ was saying, I'm sure it's another thing too. You see Band-Maid and Nemophila just like blowing up over here in the U.S. Also. So we got all these coming. So if they do this and they come back to the U.S. also, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Or anywhere honestly in the world. It's gonna be nuts.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Right, yeah, it would be. We got another super chat here from Rod L. Miller. It says, Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell album. Only has 7 songs. Yeah, thanks, Rod. Definitely true. I mean, like, most Metallica albums are, like, really short, too. It's
long
as long as
songs.
it's good. That's all that matters. Like, Ride the Lightning is 8 songs long, too, I think. And it's like...
Are the
one of the
Meatloaf
best
songs
albums
pretty
ever.
long? Because,
Yeah. Epic.
I think the one Meatloaf song I heard was like 9 minutes long.
Yeah, he tells, like, those journeys. He's got, like, stories.
That's so
it's
cool.
like reading a fucking book is listening to.
Yeah,
Meatloaf
like this
song.
Babymetal album, the concept album. It's about parallel worlds and stuff like that. So I'm really curious to see like what the story is going to be told for the lore and stuff.
The multiverse is very popular nowadays. It seems like Babymetal is leaning into that.
They probably took, that might be another reason why it was taking long too. They're probably, I want to think that they were trying to put together a really good story. Also, it could be that too, because I mean the other albums all had lore and stories to it, and like they really played that up at concerts, and tell us. So that's the other thing. It's not just the music; it's the whole story behind it too. That they add to the shows, and they just add and add to the lore more and more. So
Cool. I mean, they must be fans of the MCU if their temporary members were Avengers.
Yeah. And now they're doing the multiverse concepts. You're probably right. Probably do like that shit.
All right. Sweet. Well, we got some more news here. Alan, you sent me this Band-Maid article from J-Rock News. You want to take a look at that About Aftershock?
Yeah, as you guys know, Andrew and I went live after Aftershock, and this was an article he put together for that show, and he talked about it during that interview. He had some when we were talking at the hotel on the podcast. Check it out, guys. He talks about speaking with Nemophila and with Band-Maid. So that was really cool, and seeing the whole Warning and Band-Maid meeting up, and he put out this article. I think it was like, just recently, right? 2 days ago, 13th. I believe. Yeah. And so that was cool. I didn't even know he had all those behind the scenes pictures. I'm like, what the hell? When I saw that, up afterwards. So that was really cool. And
oh, sweet.
So that concert, like I said, was good for what, like I said, just a different setting. It was way different. I had mentioned in the last one, the Aftershock show was really good, but the full show was double that. So in comparison, which was really cool.
It's so cool, like just this perspective of them getting new exposure, people, because this is the effect they wanted to have when they started Band-Maid, is to shock people with the contrast between their appearance and their sound. And like this, are these really Japanese girls really doing hard rock, and then just I'm trying to imagine what it would be like to see them live at a festival having no context of who they are, It would be a crazy experience. I wonder, has that happened for anyone here? Like, did you see them live first before you knew who they were?
There's some people.
Speaking of that,
yeah.
I know we didn't announce it, so we did a Miyavi report on the Gaijin Guys podcast, and it's still up. And it kind of turned, Band-Maid derailed that whole Miyavi conversation. And
imagine that.
And so Joey, my friend Joey, he was helping me out when we go to New York. I'm gonna ride with him, and he was just gonna stay in the hotel while I went to the concert. I was like, dude, you should go. But they've been going to all the Miyavi concerts. They're going to one. I think they went one in Chicago, and they're doing like 4 more dates. So his girlfriend was on talking about Miyavi, and they're all talking about it. And during that podcast, you check it out. It's hilarious. So she discovers on live stream that Joey and I are going to these Band-Maid shows. When she finds out Joey's staying in a hotel while I go to the shows, and she literally says on podcast, like, Joey, why are you being a little bitch? You need to go to the show. And whips out her phone and buys VIP tickets to all the Band-Maid shows that are on the East Coast for Joey and her. I'm like, what? And so her thing is, my point of this was, her thing is she doesn't listen to bands until she watches the live show first.
Wow.
So we're gonna be filming her reaction to Band-Maid because she has never heard a single song. And she just like on stream, you can watch the stream, you can hear her there. She's like, yeah, I just go to concerts, and that's how I guess that's how she discovered Miyavi. She just went in, she's like, oh, this sounds interesting, let me go watch it. Wow. So she watches them live first. So she's gonna be watching Band-Maid live for the first time and hearing them for the first time
awesome.
All at once.
Pretty crazy.
So, and that was a live stream you did on this channel, right? You did that live stream on this channel?
Yeah, on Gaijin Guys. Yep.
Sweet.
That's pretty sick. It's a live reaction for the first time.
Yeah. She needs like a GoPro. It's like right
I know we're trying to figure out how to do it, like to film it, but yeah, it was just funny. She's talking mad shit to Joey. She's like, that's fucking weird. Why are you staying in the hotel? We're going to the goddamn concert, you weirdo.
That's hilarious.
And I'm like, sorry, Joe. I guess you're not getting your alone time that you want.
Yeah. I gotta spend it with both of us.
So yeah, that was pretty funny. So I'm curious to see what she thinks about Band-Maid. She's a huge, by the way, caveat, she's a huge Babymetal fan. She loves the Gazette. She loves Miyavi. So I mean, I think she's gonna love Band-Maid.
Dude, cool.
They're the ones that knew about Babymetal way before me. They told like I didn't even know. Like I've told the story a million times, but yeah, this one I thought it was a genre and stuff. I didn't really look into it. So,
which shows was that at?
That they're for Miyavi?
That they're going to, yeah.
They went to the Boston show. They're going to Chicago, and then I'm not sure what other ones. They mentioned in that stream. I can't remember. She's going to like 4 of them. So nice. She likes to do that too, where she just follows the band around. And like that's her minimum too, by the way, guys. She's like, no, I have to go to like 5 shows. It's like, oh, wow.
Dang. Suppose by then you can recognize the songs.
Yeah.
By the last show.
Apparently Miyabi's pretty cool because he changes the set list every time, and he asks the fans. He like has like sometimes they'll play a song that the drummer doesn't even know what he said during this concert. Like the drummer didn't know one of the songs was like way back in their old catalog, and he was like, "Yeah, sure, let's play it." And they just play it.
What?
Yeah, they have an iPod with like all the, or an iPad where it has all like the catalog of songs, and they just like play it on the spot.
Oh,
and
dang!
She said one of the drummer like was like, "I don't know that song," and just like did it.
Dude, that would be so scary.
Yeah.
As a drummer.
She said he pulled it off perfect. She's like, yeah, it was good.
That's cool. Dang. All right, Champ, did you have something?
I did not.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Oh. Broken by the Scream has some news.
Mm-hmm.
Scream. Okay, I gotta switch the screen. Screaming Metal Idols, Broken by the Scream, take on Katsucon 2023. What is Katsucon?
I have no clue.
I don't know, but they're going to be playing live there, so it's not just like a Comic-Con or whatever. Like there's actually like a venue set up where they're going to be playing live, plus doing all the regular like con stuff also.
Sweet.
Yeah, you want me to read this? Here, I'll read it for you. It says, Screaming Metal Bands, Screaming Metal Idols, Broken by the Scream, prepare to conquer Katsucon 2023 with unforgettable appearance, BBTS, Broken by the Scream, which, by the way, is probably it's a good acronym. Just feed off that the BTS hype. Maybe somebody will spell it wrong.
Exactly.
Meet with BBTS will perform live in concert. Meet with attendees for a Q&A panel and more. Katsucon 2023 is held from February 17th to the 19th, 2023 in National Harbor, Maryland. Registration is now open.
Sweet.
I just listened to them the first time sometime last week. Did a reaction video for them, and it was pretty. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
There's so much that goes on, and every part is so extreme that I think I'll end up listening to them, but it's definitely something I gotta get used to. Every part of it was like so good.
I thought that contrast between the high screams and the low growls was really interesting.
Yeah.
I loved them. I think that they're so fucking cool, man. They do remind me a little bit of Passcode, like in the same vein of Passcode or whatever, but like I don't know. I just dig them in general.
I've heard a song and I can't remember them. Like what they sound like. So I definitely have to check them out again.
Idol screaming. That's what they sound like. They're like metal and pop.
Another band to talk about. Just remind me, Wave.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, so if you haven't heard them before, they have this interesting sound. They incorporate elements such as metalcore, gent, evolving in a unique direction, and of course they blend low growls and high screams together, and clean vocals. Mm-hmm. So it's an interesting sound.
Mm-hmm.
So me processing that. Sorry, our brains are already linking. He looked at me, and I'm like looking down here, and he's like, it's pronounced like this. I'm like, how do you know that? I was trying to pronounce that in my head.
That's awesome.
So like, damn, our brains are already syncing that quick. Like, God.
Nice.
I'm feeling the FOMO, man. I wish I was on that bed. All right. Acme.
Whoa. All right, fine. Keep going.
Acme fully remasters songs in new album Resisted Temptation. We've talked about Acme before, haven't we? I don't think I've ever heard their music.
They were just here, weren't they?
Oh, wait.
Acme was just in North America.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I have heard them actually on live stream, maybe.
I forever know them as the Orange Band, but like because they have that one music video with oranges in it, and it's all orange.
The orange band.
The orange band. That's how I remember them. That's crazy though. Like every time I hear the word Acme, I think of a fucking orange.
I think of like Wile E. Coyote.
And that too. I did.
All right, they have a new album coming out called Resistant Temptation on November 23rd, 2022. And it'll be released digitally, but physical CDs will be available on their next tour.
Nice.
Interesting.
Good move.
It's gonna have 10 singles digitally remastered, as well as one brand new track. Oh, so they're literally remastering tracks that are already released to be better quality? That's pretty cool.
Maybe first time they're collected is on one thing, maybe?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
That'd be cool.
Sweet. All right.
Wave, I sent you the link for the band.
Oh, perfect. I'll pull it up right now.
I'm gonna tell you guys about him while he's pulling that up. I already forgot. You just told me how to pronounce it.
Otoboke Beaver?
Otoboke Beaver. Yeah, so I checked out this clip, and they sound wild. It's like a punk band, but man, they sound so cool. And I saw her like crowd surfing like with her guitar, and it just looks like a crazy show. But they're coming here to North America. I have not even heard. I think I've heard maybe one song, but I watched that little clip of them going nuts. And I'm like, I want to be at one of these shows.
This is like a Maximum the Hormone energy right here.
Yeah. Like,
just from seeing
crazy stuff.
Like what? It looks like it sounds crazy. Should we turn on the audio?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. I'm going to refresh it so it just plays up. Holy crap.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you
Dang.
Yeah, it sounds nuts. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I want to go.
It almost reminds me of like a mix of Maximum Hormone with Polysix, who's a band, like the first Japanese band I ever listened to. Just crazy, chaotic composition style. It sounds really cool.
The clip that I saw, it looks like a crazy concert, but they're going to be here in North America. And shout out to Solomon for bringing that up in the Discord. I appreciate it. And because it piqued my interest, because I just saw like the little thumbnail of her like screaming into the camera with her mouth open. I'm like, what is this? And I played. I'm like, wait, what is this
smart.
happening?
It really catches your attention.
Yeah, I'm like, I want to go.
Like you don't even need audio to be captured by that.
Wait, if Simno says that you've heard at least 2 of their tracks before.
Oh, see, I checked Simno's spreadsheet and I couldn't find it. But
isn't there a search option in the spreadsheet? You could like type it for next time.
Control F, my friend. Control F is your friend.
Control F.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Acme.
Yeah, Control F, and then you type it in, and you'll see if it pops up.
Wait, who? Acme or Otoboke Beaver?
Whatever you're looking for, my
You want to
friend.
search?
Oto.
Dude.
Yeah,
That's up to you, Wave.
Yeah,
How do you
it's up to
spell this?
Otoboke.
Oh my gosh! I have heard 2 of their songs. I Don't Want to Die Alone and
He
See
says
Me Play.
so. Yeah, it's under OB.
Cool. I was looking for Acme. That's why I was confused. All right. Sweet.
You're confused too.
Cool. I've never heard that band before. I don't. That sounded insane to me. Insane to the point where I want to hear it. Not insane to the point where I don't.
Yeah.
It
Also,
looks like they put on a hell of a show.
yeah. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Dave and Steve too, who, because this band reminded me of Politics kind of with the sound, but they're 2 people. They were the first 2 people I met at the show because me and Rosie went down to a record store and they came and met us down there, and I did a little interview with them, which I'll use some footage from when I finally release my review video. But Steve said that Polysix was the band that got him into Japanese music, and then Babymetal, and then Band-Maid, and then he shared it with Dave. So that was really cool. Just wanted to give them a shout out because they were the first people we met on Wednesday. All right. So we got some scandal news too. That was in the outline you sent over, Alan.
Oh yeah, they're doing some good stuff, man. The crowd was packed in Berlin, and so it looks like I'm really happy to hear that their tour is going well. You know, now that they got back out there, hopefully they come back to the U.S. People got me excited. I talked to a couple people at the Band-Maid show, and they were talking about Scandal, how they put on a really great professional show, and I definitely want to check it out. You know,
Cool.
And seeing that picture looks really cool too.
I'd definitely like to see him too.
Sam, they're OGs, man. They're experienced. They should know how to put on a show at this point. I've always heard from everybody that likes them that their live show is better than all of their albums.
Nice.
Definitely, man. I could see where everything would be a little heavier, a little more aggressive in a live situation.
True.
And they've all been together the whole time, so that's great.
And they have a super diverse discography, like the way that like the genres that they mess with. So it's like when you go there, you kind of go in knowing that they're going to keep you on your toes the whole time, sure, you know, as opposed to just like, you know, hearing the same thing over and over or whatever. So yeah, I want to see them too.
I'm super happy for them that they're back out, because I just saw a comment yesterday on my Scandal video that when they did cancel their U.S. tour, they had to quarantine for 11 days before they could even go home, which and separated from each other. I think we probably talked about it at the time, but I'd forgot, you know. But I can't imagine just sitting in a hotel room alone for 11 days after getting a tour canceled.
That sucks. Maybe they shouldn't come back to America. They seem to be doing perfectly well everywhere else, and they come here and they all get sick and have to stay in a hotel for 11 days. So
right. I love this sentence. For the peculiar combination of fans that formed it was the most striking aspect, from the hardened, gray-haired metalheads to the preteen girls who might see in Scandal 4 role models in music or in life. I love that.
I feel like that's a pretty common, you know, like when I think of Babymetal audience, I think of like the same thing, right?
Yeah, but it's interesting. Like Babymetal and Scandal kind of have that, but I don't know if it was just in Seattle, but I'd say Band-Maid, there were like, I don't know, 5 girls there. I mean, women.
The demo skews a little bit more male over there in Seattle.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just totally, you know how it is. I don't know what I'm talking about. There was a kid there though, a dad with his daughter. I don't know how old she was, but she was in the Discord, Band-Maid Discord. They put up a picture of her. They were standing next to us in line too, and she had like this Psyche shirt on, and she herself was a huge Band-Maid fan. Oh, she was 6. So, yeah, that was really cool.
That was awesome.
I guess what I was trying to say is the vast majority were dudes, older rock dudes. You know.
Yeah, there was a comment that someone put somewhere, like, creepy old white dudes or whatever.
Yes.
It wasn't really like that. It was a mix. It was a mix of ages and stuff.
Yeah, it was a lot broader age spectrum than I thought there was going to be at the show.
Yeah.
So that was cool to see.
Yeah.
You thought it was going to skew the word skew older, but it didn't. It was more.
Not really. I mean, there's definitely some older fans that have been fans for a long time, but yeah, there's a lot of kind of median aged, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool. I like to hear it because you know it's great that they appeal to obviously us guys that listen to rock our whole lives and stuff like that. But you know, it's nice.
It's changed from when I discovered them to now. Even it's changed a lot as far as
that's good to see.
Really
yeah, we want the new generation to like, you know,
keep
be involved
them.
Also and like be able to pump them up and promote them and stuff like that.
Yeah,
get them on TikTok all over the place.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
That's like I can quit cussing at these damn kids for not appreciating good music.
I wonder if my daughter kept up listening to him, because I remember showing her and she loved them when I showed them to her on stream.
Nice.
She was a big into like K-pop and stuff like that. She showed me like Blackpink and all that stuff. And I showed her Band-Maid. She loved it. That was her favorite out of all of them that I showed her, between Maximum Hormone, Babymetal, and Band-Maid. Bandmaid the most.
Nice.
My son's coming with me to the show in Jersey, and he's 14 years old, and he thinks that they're really great. Like he's listened to everything that they've put out since I showed him who they are, and a lot of his friends they listen to like. He's got a bunch of weeb friends, so they listen to a lot of like anime OSTs and stuff like that. And most of them that he told me haven't listened to Band-Maid yet. And I'm not really sure why they've heard so much of like the Japanese, like, that sort of scene, but they haven't actually delved into Band-Maid. Maybe it's because they haven't made like a famous OST yet. And that's the easy way to get into that. But he thinks that they're great. And I think that it just needs to get shown to the other people that haven't heard it yet. You know what I mean? Like, and I think all of his friends would like it also.
Cool.
Sometimes
Yeah,
I
pass
wonder
it
if
on.
it's too like happy or positive for like teenagers, you know? That would be my only thing with that, you know? Because I don't think I would like them if I was 16.
It's true. I did like depressing music as a teenager.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I would. I don't think I would have. I think it's definitely something that I love now because now I can't listen to those bands I listened to when I was 16 anymore. Because I'm like, I'm not that angry and pissed off anymore. You know,
And you don't want to be.
and I don't want to be exactly. It's exhausting.
I would have liked him. I would have liked him at 16. I wasn't an angry, pissed off 16-year-old. I was a happy-go-lucky, jumping around, very positive type of 16-year-old. But I think
No,
yeah. I've gone in the opposite direction. Like, you guys seem much happier as you've gotten older.
Yes.
I'm getting angrier and angrier. I'm more like, get off my fucking lawn nowadays. You know what I mean?
So you went reverse. You're getting worse.
Yeah, but I've been grandfathered into the fandom, so like, their positivity will never bother me. I'm already good with it.
Sweet. So yeah, happy for Scandal to be back out. Keep passing on music to the younger generations. Because I don't have any kids, so I'm not helping out at all.
Help in your own way, man. People are watching your stuff.
And you are the kid amongst us, Wave. You are the young one of us.
Thanks.
You can represent that generation yourself.
All right. Hello, fellow kids.
Well, that was creepy.
I met that guy one time.
Really?
Buscemi?
Yeah, I met him in Texas actually. When I was playing a show over at South by Southwest, and the night before there was a bunch of concerts going on sort of at the same time in different bars in various areas in Austin, and one of them only had like 30 people at it. And there's fucking Steve Buscemi just standing there by himself, drinking a beer, minding his own fucking business. Nobody's even near him. He's like leaning up against like a pole, like probably like 100 feet away from the stage of where the band was playing. He was just enjoying it, man. So me and my friends like that were over there, we just go like over the course of 20 minutes, slowly made our way a little bit closer to him until finally I was like, pretty good band, right? He was like, yeah, cheers. I was like, yeah. And then that was over. I didn't want to bother him, but also I really wanted to talk to him. But I was just like, dude, this guy's standing by himself. He clearly does not want anybody to fuck with him.
That's cool.
He wants to enjoy this music. But it was so funny to just see him there, and it was like a punk rock band too. So I was like, oh, cool. Steve Buscemi likes punk.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
He probably appreciated that.
Yeah.
The fact that I walked away, I just said hi and walked away.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Good on you.
That's awesome.
Being meek.
Yeah. Respecting.
He probably thinks you guys are creepers, but he's like, yeah.
He probably noticed you the whole
slowly
time.
Sliding up to me at the bar.
Close to me, they're like, hey, what's up?
Yeah. It was
just
for
walks.
an hour and a half.
Dude, it was probably like a cartoon to him where, with the person that like hides under the bush and the bush gets a little bit closer and then goes back under the bush again. Like he saw us doing that just without the bush. So it was probably even worse.
Oh my gosh.
We just like took a step closer and then like covered our eyes. We're not here.
It would be great if he says something like, what are you guys doing?
All right, we got some news from Live Moon.
Oh,
Have
cool.
you guys listened to them before?
Yeah,
Symphonic metal band?
I really liked what I heard.
Sweet. Well, they have an album coming out, Our Stories? Let's see. Is there a date here? Oh, yeah. Set to release December 21st with 9 songs, which vocalist Akane Live provided all the lyrics for. I didn't know there was another Akane in the music scene.
We met
at Akane at the concert.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah,
More than
like,
one.
Channels and stuff. Yeah. So shout out to you.
I think it's a pretty popular name, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we're both like, she's like, hi, I'm Akane. We're like, what?
Oh, yeah, we're like, wait, what?
You're not me.
That's awesome.
Oh, you're somebody else named Akane.
Like, wow, you look super different in person.
Dude, the first time the first time I saw the name, I was like, Akane?
Yeah, I definitely said that too.
Typical Gaijin guy.
Yep. Sweet.
Yeah,
Oh.
Live Moon's pretty cool.
What'd you say?
So Live Moon's pretty cool stuff.
Sweet.
What kind of music is it?
Symphonic metal? It says?
Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, symphonic metal.
Cool. It said for the first time since the band's debut, every member has contributed in the composition department with an added addition of veteran musician Nishiwaki Tatsuya. Interesting.
Seems to be how these a lot of these bands go. They start out, being kind of guided and helped out with music, and if it keeps going, they end up contributing more and more until it becomes their own thing.
That's awesome. Progress. Oh, what? Guitarist Isao from Soli and Babymetal?
Yeah, he played with Babymetal. Yep.
Interesting.
Huh. When? Like recently or back in the day?
This is Misaki.
I don't know, champ.
What's that clicking noise?
Do you know
Champ
when?
then?
I think it's his microphone.
Oh, okay. I keep hearing click, click, like every other.
Yeah, every time you use it.
Sweet. All right. Well, you guys ready to jump to the top 10?
Let's do it.
All right. Thank you, Simno, for top 10. You know what I mean. I don't know how to phrase words. Oh, champ, did you want to do the Patreon thing? Or is that...
The thing where I promote the Patreon?
Yeah, is that before top 10?
It is now.
Oh, I'll do it now. Yeah, sure. So patreon.com/Gaijin If you go over there, you can get some exclusive content, such as you can vote in polls, which we will then react to the winners of those polls. You also get access to our exclusive Gaijin Guys chat in the Discord. And we also have recently implemented a shoutout system where every 2 weeks I pull a name out of the hat, and whoever wins gets the ability to shout out a band and a song to give them a little bit more, give them a little bit of promotion that they might be requiring. So yeah, patreon.com/Gaijin.
Sweet. Thank you, champ.
Click.
I think I'm so excited for Alan to be back home and running the stream. When's that going to happen?
I'll be running it on Sunday.
Yay.
On Sunday. Next Sunday. I'll be in New York. I'll be running it from New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yep.
Yeah, I think everyone will appreciate that.
You're doing fine.
You're doing good, man.
Thank you. I feel like I'm just like, what's next this whole time?
We're good, but while we're setting up for what's next, why don't I say who won the shout out?
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, so I have it written down here. It is Mr. Adam Young. Mr. Adam Young, you've been pulled out of the hat. And Adam wants to give a shout out to the band called Telecide and the song Cycle of Addiction. He says, Telecide... He says, I changed my choice this week because a song came out came on from Teleside while I was listening to Spotify, and it made me think about how many good bands never actually had the chance to break through. Teleside is a great example of why it's important to support new bands. This was a great band that unfortunately ended too soon. So this is a band that isn't around anymore, but he wanted us to at least give him a shout out and show people what they were capable of.
I love that we can do that.
Wait, where are they from?
Totally.
I am not sure. He didn't actually say here. Can look it up.
But I gotta say, that's a really good point, because like here, in El Paso, like there's like 2 bands that were really, really good, and yeah, I think a lot of them dissipated because of lack of support, because they're just not motivated to keep going, right? It's kind of hard to keep going when you're like continuously playing to a crowd of 3, and they were actually legitimately good, but they didn't take that step further to get outside of the city, which is unfortunate. Or like nobody was sitting there saying get out, like I know like our band was fortunate where we had somebody said, hey fucker, you need to go to Austin and play, and we did it, and it worked out really well. I was fortunate to be in a couple bands that are like that, but a lot of that does happen. Just add there to like this band where they are actually really good, and I think people forget that there is tons of good bands and only a few of them do get through because just the circumstances, depending on what happened, where they're located, if they didn't go out of their way to do something extra, or like getting out of the shell, or nobody pushed them to do that. All those things are like factors for if a band's going to make it or not.
Especially now, if you find a band you really like, share it, and then if you can, get some merch, a CD, something physical that will actually make them some money as opposed to streams. If all you can do is stream it. But if you can grab something physical,
yeah,
that's the best way to support it.
Or even making reaction.
It's not even about them making money with the physical copies. It's just good to see. Like, it's good to see, like, oh crap, there's actually like transactions on it, because they're probably not even breaking even after recording and stuff. But it does feel good to see it, like, oh shit, there's like 100 streams on my song. And like that alone could motivate that band to do bigger, better things, like that little thing. So I definitely love that to bands like that.
I was gonna say that even playing music's expensive. Like all your equipment, the equipment you need to maintain, replacing strings, buying drumsticks, the transportation, it's expensive.
It's true, but like I think Alan was saying, like even if you're not being financially supported as much as you need to, a lot of the times, like, for musicians, they're in it for the game. You know what I mean? They're so passionate about it that's like just having somebody support you in any way is sometimes enough to get you to just keep going, even if you're not financially stable at the moment. It's like, just seeing people tell you like, hey man, like I love your fucking song. Sometimes that's enough.
If you can comment on their channel or on their Discord or on videos and stuff, that's a big motivator. Yeah, there's something that music hits you a certain way or helps you, whatever.
Yeah, I've witnessed passions be killed like in front of me. Like people that were just passionate, and all of a sudden you see them 10 years later and they're not playing anymore. And you're like, what the hell happened? Like a lot of people, like I guess by my age, are like already quit. Have already quit like a few years back, and sometimes they get back into it later, but it's kind of crazy because when there's a few people that are coming to my mind right now that I like knew were deep into it, super passionate, and they just stop. Like there's James Warren, amazing, phenomenal guitarist in El Paso, Texas. No one will ever hear about because he just stopped, and it sucks because he has some of the most unique riffs you'll ever hear in your life. I still have not heard to this day, and it's just like, damn, and it stopped, So it's kind of sad when you see that stuff happen.
Yeah, I quit back like a few years ago when I was working at the post office, and like I don't know, 60 hours a week, but not even getting paid for overtime, and I was miserable. So I just quit music because I didn't have any more time or any time to work on it, and it was just not going anywhere. So it's hard out there to be able to make time for music when you also need to find a way to make a living. Yeah.
It is, but musicians, man, like I said, like we love this shit and we want this shit to be a part of our lives, right? Like So any sort of positive influence on us is always going to push us in the right direction of keeping it going, I think.
Yeah. And I was also
Wave, can you play a short clip?
Yeah, I'm about to. I just wanted to say, too, like, if you have the means to do reaction videos, too, those, I mean, they give the bands feedback on what they're doing. They can see what people like about their music. And if their music's copyrighted, it generates revenue for them that goes to the band. So, you know, it's another way to help out.
Yeah.
So react to all the Dichotic songs, damn it.
Oh.
I need to do that. Okay. This is Telesat. Cycle of Addiction. Let's play a clip. Dang. It sounds heavy.
Oh, that was about to get really heavy.
Yeah,
Did you hear that beginning scream?
About to get some
Cool.
Nice.
Really cool. Yeah, guys, check this out. Go on to YouTube. Teleside, Cycle of Addiction. It definitely sounds cool. So
Cool.
And that's
Thank
a
you,
band from
Adam.
Japan?
yeah,
Yeah. All
It's
right.
not-
They were
I was
around
gonna ask you, is it limited to Japan music, or can they shout out any band?
no, I think they could shout out whoever they
Yeah.
want. It just so happens that we have a lot of people that like Japanese music that
Oh, no, I'm
but-
just curious.
I was like, go shut out Dichotic. All right.
Cool.
So, top 10. Let's see.
I love that most bodacious rise.
Right. I'll come back to this. Ooh, we changed the name to Factoids. We'll get back to the Factoids after we do the top 10. Bish. Let me zoom out a bit here. All right. With Sayonara Saraba, this Fald.
Wow.
That's not a word. Is it?
Fald?
It falled.
And
It felt it.
felt it to 10.
It fell into 10.
Stripped the
Sweet.
belt.
I wonder what it traded spots with. Of course, we all know Bish with Aina and everyone else. Okay. Where's the Here we go. Number 9 is Sim. Oh, moving up a spot. So Sim usurped Bish. Rising to number 9 with Light It Up.
Still need to check that song out.
Same. We've been a little preoccupied this past couple weeks.
I'm also mad at the singer, so I mean, there's that too.
Wait, why?
Because of him and Lisa. So
Oh yeah, because he got to get all intimate with Lisa. Dude, I think every guy who watched that video was a little salty.
Not way good.
All right, number 8, Ella Garden with Mountaintop.
I really
Holding it,
enjoy
number
that
8.
song. Guys, check that song out. Like, I don't know, for me, it was like just refreshing to hear. I really enjoyed that song a lot. It's a great song. It's not like crazy, insane, technical or anything. It's just a really good song. This is a really solid fucking song.
Cool. Number 7. Ooh, speaking of, Lisa with New Me, holding steady at number 7.
What did you guys think of that song? You guys check that song out?
I don't think
Really
so.
good vocal
Not yet.
performance. It's a very solid, like more of a pop song, like more straightforward, but it's a really good song.
I'm behind on everything right now. Like, I have patron requests to catch up on because we just got home yesterday. I'm sure you guys are in the same boat. I have so many songs I need to check out.
Yeah, I haven't heard this, but after I did the one take from her for Homura,
Amazing, right?
yeah, I'll just listen to anything because she's amazing.
Oh, yes. Okay. Number 6. Band-Maid holding strong at number 6 for Unleash. Dang.
Nice.
Unleash is staying on there,
Yeah,
man.
staying around. That's
Wait.
cool. That wasn't 4, yeah.
It's been 9 weeks since that came out. I gotta say, okay, now my memory's been jogged a little bit. You asked me about moments at the concert. that really stood out to me. And when they played Unleash, I was like, it's been kind of a mid-tier song for me when it comes to Band-Maid, but hearing it live, it's such a great jam song, you know? Like, it just has such a great, I don't know,
Was there a mini
experience
mosh
sound.
during it?
I think so.
Hearing that performed vocally live, all of it obviously, but seeing all that shit happen was probably one of the highlights of the night. And the end of the song, so good. The hell,
So
notes,
epic.
From Psyche and Mika were just,
When it goes to that halftime part, oh my gosh. Yeah, but anyway, that was the standout song for me at the concert, and it's the one I least expected, I would say, to be a standout. But it just has such a great sound. I keep trying to go for an arrow over here. But okay, One OK Rock is down to number 5 with Save Yourself, falling one spot. So who's usurped them? Vondi with Flashback. Gosh, I gotta just listen to all these top 10 songs.
Yeah.
Forget reactions. I just listen to them on my own time.
So Influencer still hasn't. Well, I don't know. We still have 3 more spots, but Influencer never made it on so far.
yeah, not really.
Yeah, what the heck?
Matter people.
Well, Unleash is making it on. That's good. But I thought Influencer for sure would make it up there.
Oh, yeah, Influencer was another one that was so good live.
Yeah,
like,
it was.
I don't know if I'm biased because it was their first like big release since I became a fan, but
I was thinking of you said Unleash. I was thinking of Influencer. See,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Influencer was.
Yeah.
oh yeah. That makes more sense now. The high notes at the end.
Yeah, the high notes at it. Yeah, I was like, wait a second.
This guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
So Otto with Rebellion at number 3. All right, number 2, Backlight by Otto. And let me guess. Do you guys have any guesses?
Otto.
Tot Musica, number 1. Someone said what the definition of tot was. I can't remember. Oh, death?
Oh.
Is it death music? Is what it translates to?
It looks like that in the
That's
picture.
No,
We got skulls and ghosts.
Oh, yeah. I guess so.
Hard to go wrong with that.
Nice. Intense. Hey! So the covers chart. This is one we talked about last week. New Gaki band cover, Marshall Maximizer, where they literally reproduced a music video. That's number 10. Entering this week. Sweet. Number 9, Polyphia with ABC. Well, the Polyphia song covered by Lisa X, Katana, and Hazuki. Very cool to see.
Nice.
I still need to listen to that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
pretty
that's right.
awesome.
This came out like right after we heard about the hiatus or the singer leaving. I guess
Just kidding.
No, it's not.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the breakup.
The singer's still left, right? Or
Yeah.
or the
Yeah.
singer,
Different singer. So yeah, after that
So
was announced,
Katana.
this was out.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll be cycling singers now.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ryan. What did you say?
I was glad to see Hazuki's like still involved with Lisa X.
Yeah, it's cool. Kind of like a mentor, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, number 8.
Changed. Fiddling around.
Asterism is at number 8 with Unravel. The instrumental version, Tokyo Ghoul.
1 million views. It hit a million
Nice.
last week. Yeah.
Yeah, I did it last week.
Awesome.
Yeah. I think all these hit 1 million.
Sweet. 7 is Kyoran Hey Kids from Noragami, the Asterism cover, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Asterism with Polaris, My Hero Academia. Of course, no change at 6. Asterism Steady at 5 with Silhouette from Naruto Shippuden. 4, Otto with Mr. Schadenfreude. Champ, what was it?
Schadenfreude.
Thank you. Steady at 4. Wagaki Band with Ego Rock, steady at 3.
Nice.
Ado again, Crime and Punishment, no change at 2. Oh, that's the one we listened to a couple weeks ago, right? All together?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we said that last week too, but that was really cool. Cool, like, bluesy sound. And then Wagaki Band with Phony at 1 with no change.
That one just keeps staying there, man.
And this was for their... Oh, wait. Is this from the Vocaloid album, or is this...
I think so, yes.
Okay, from Vocaloids on My 2. Cool. And, of course, we have these factoids from Simno. Most bodacious rise was Sim with FXX, KFXXX, KFX... Wait, K? I can't tell if those are X's or K's. Does anyone know how that's supposed to be pronounced?
Fuck.
Oh my gosh. I'm an idiot. Okay, most heinous drop. Trident with Spoopy. Down 13
That
slots.
is the most heinous.
13
That's a great
slots.
song.
All of a sudden, Alan is right there.
Right in the camera.
Most excellent new entry. Ado, number 16 with Missing. Most bogus new entry. Daylight Season, Make It Out Alive, number 83.
Why is it the most bogus?
Are these Simno's personal selections?
The most bogus entry.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm really curious. What is Daylight Season? Huh. All right. Well, cool.
I thought we were gonna get a clip of it or something.
Oh, sorry. I gotta pee really bad. So anyway.
All right, we can wrap it up, man.
Yeah, this is the problem with me running the stream, is I have to be here the whole time. All right. Do we have any?
Cool.
Sweet. I suppose we can wrap up the audio podcast and jump into the other thing, and then you guys can hold down the fort while I pee.
All right.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Thanks. Alan, do you want to take it out with your...
Yeah, guys, thank you for joining. This is Japanese Music News Podcast. Guys, make sure you check out on Spotify and all that stuff. Or if you're watching from YouTube, we do have it on Spotify and all streaming platforms.
The most professional podcast on Spotify.
Ever.
Yeah, and if you want to support the channel further, you can check out the memberships. We do giveaways and stuff like that. Like I'm giving out Hazuki's pick that I got from the Nemophila concert at the end of this month. And we're also giving out the canvas from Band-Maid and the 2 prints or whatnot. So we're giving away 4 things at the end of the month to members and Patreon supporters. So just to show you guys appreciation, we really appreciate it. So with the Hazuki pick, I'm going to just send the VIP thing and everything that goes with it. So
Nice.
with it, I have it in a nice envelope for you guys. So whoever wins that, we'll ship it off and we'll contact you guys. So because we have all the memberships and all the Patreons, we'll just send you an email. So look out for an email. If you do miss that show when we announce the winners, it'll be the last show of October when I'll announce it. And then, yeah, that's all I got. So see ya.
Cool. Bye.
Peace.
And hello, chat.
Hi, chat.
All right. I'll be back. It looks like Paul has a question.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I'll pull up the chat on my phone. I haven't even been looking at the chat, guys.
Yeah, hi chat. Let's see what we got going on here. Paul asks, Alan, did you see the TBS TV show from Japan doing a report on Aftershock and Band-Maid? They used Daikodeck footage and credited you.
I forgot to mention that.
Daikodeck.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that they reached out to me, sent me an email, told everyone in the Discord about it. I was really excited. So TBS sent me an email asking about using the footage. They really liked the footage and stuff that I had gotten from it, so I got them more footage from this show. So I'm resubmitting that to them. So they reached out, and yeah, it was cool, man. Like, hey, can I get the footage? They're like, yeah, here you go. And That's awesome. I didn't even realize they put a credited thing. I just watched the thing real quick and I saw it. And I'm like, that's awesome. I haven't watched it all the way through, but that's really cool, man. So.
That is really cool.
It's getting reached out to by a national news site, and just Band-Maid getting in national news anyway.
Yeah, that's the other
Right.
thing. That was the first time, right?
Yeah, I talked to Real Bears Elite from Japan, and he messaged me about it. I'm like, well, that's kind of a new thing. He's like, yeah, them getting on national news is, he's never seen it before, so it's good for them too.
Hell yeah.
So
That's really cool.
We're part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's pretty nuts.
It's just nuts. Like, I was not expecting that email. You know, I was just putting up those clips. It was just fun for me to like watch my clips again and like kind of give commentary to it. And I was like, oh, this is really fun to do. And then so just to get hit up by them all of a sudden, I was like, holy crap, this is crazy. So, and I want to do something like, guys, I was thinking about, transferring that idea that, we did on the Dakota page to Gaijin guys, where we watch our live footage back and kind of give that live commentary as a place through. I think that'd be a cool concept for us to do.
I think it'd be cool if you definitely get us, live. You're trying to focus on everything or one thing, you're going to miss something. So it'd be neat to be able to see it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I missed quite a bit. Like I didn't really get to enjoy the whole thing of Konami getting mad and throwing thing on the floor. So I got all that, her slowly untying it and then getting mad and throwing it. It was just funny to see her pissed, It was like, just see that side of her. She's like, screw this. You just see her throw it to the ground, and then she just let her hair go and stuff. Some people are saying they wish she like kept doing that. Just take that thing off.
Be free.
Oh,
I think
turn
that's
into
part
it.
of her though.
Yeah.
To wear that. It looks. I think she should be wearing it.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I pull up the comments so I can see what you guys are asking.
Aaron, who was the big spoon?
Thank you, game. Me, of course. Amanda can confirm.
Yeah.
Like, you want people to make sure they
No.
know.
Yeah, I know, right? yeah.
We were wrong, really.
Oh, thank you, Game Level Arts, for the donation, man. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank
so
you.
much.
I really
So,
appreciate that.
rock.
Yeah, you rock too, brother.
Thanks.
Let's see. Any other questions out here? Captain Dusty asks, Champ, what do you think of the new Dreamcatcher song? I have not heard it yet, but I'll be reacting to it this week.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
they
do you
have new
guys
music?
think? Konami with a bonnet or no bonnet?
Oh, the bonnet's so cute.
I say with the bonnet because that's her.
I just want her to be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about with a tiny hat?
No.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like that's it.
The Band-Maid was on Instagram. They put a time lapse of somebody with a camera went down the whole line.
Oh,
which
yeah.
had three corners because the line wrapped all the way around the block. And somebody noticed I was caught there in my red shirt.
Yes. I saw that screenshot on Discord.
Yeah, and Aaron was right there in the blue shirt.
Is it still up?
I think Paul said
Yeah.
it's perfect about the bonnet. Then occasionally a throwdown. Yeah, wear the bonnet and every occasional throwdown. Oh yeah, that clip.
I'm going to catch it. Oh, I missed it.
But,
Replay.
It was really cool. There's a guy I really should have filmed, but there's a guy there with the sun.
There he is.
Well, that was a great stop there, Wave.
I don't know how I did that. Sorry to interrupt.
How long you been a fan? He's like, since 2013. I'm like, wow. Like he randomly saw them when they were 13, whatever it was. Like early on, he just was looking up videos for Iron Maiden. Then there's a cover band, Iron Maidens, and then that brought up Band-Maid. So he checked them out and he saw that they were playing like that weekend in LA. So he just went, and he's been a fan ever since. And
That's so cool.
seen him times. So it was cool talking to him. And
Dude, The people that didn't know who Band-Maid was, that like walked past this venue and saw the people just like all going down multiple blocks, who the fuck is Band-Maid? Like, what is going on here?
What is going on?
Like, you don't usually see that unless the band is like really, really big, right? Like, and
honestly, as an outsider, it might sound like it's some kind of spicy show.
It does.
Then God forbid you catch this podcast.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, we're not helping case. They skip right the champs talk about
SSS.
It was Miku. Miku's the one who said hentai.
That's true.
Yeah. Facts.
Cool.
All right, guys. Unless you got anything else to share, I guess we could call it.
All right, guys. You guys
Here's
have a good
one.
all right?
Thanks, everybody.
Davor has one question.
One question.
Ballpark. How many people traveled more than 2 hours for the show?
Most of them.
Most of
sure
them.
seemed like everybody I talked to was either from a different country or a different state.
Yeah, that's true. There's a couple people from LA
Yeah.
that were like, "Oh, right around the corner." I'm like, "Oh,
Akane,
yeah, Akane, yeah." These are from around the corner.
There's a lot of people that were probably, I guess not a lot, but I talked to 3 to 4, I think 3 people from Japan that were here just for the show, and then a guy from the Philippines, guy drove down from Canada.
Yeah.
And then from where else, man? There's just a lot of people that were, it's the only chance to do it, so they did.
Cool.
The cool thing is they only can go up from here. Like, it's not getting smaller. It keeps growing and growing. Is from what I've heard. Like every time, like people were talking about the first time it came was just like a group of people, and now it's packed places. So now you're packing small venues, and then it just means either more dates next time they come. She mentioned that live. Like Miku was saying, like he wants to come back or whatever. And then she pinky promised that she'd be back.
We did.
Yeah, all right.
Weird looking.
That did happen. So I think they really plan on coming back very soon. That's what it sounded like, the way that they were excited. You could tell in their faces they were excited at the show, like seeing all the people there, because it was a lot of people.
Like LA again.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a packed show.
Yep.
Here's the line from my this. Okay, so this is from Metalhead's perspective, but since we played the line from your show, I'm just gonna play this.
Yeah.
Because get this.
When it's going in another direction.
And this was just one sidewalk. The rest of the people were on like across the street, but it was pretty packed. The line went down and then wrapped around. So yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Hey, Captain Dusty, I think we talked about the Nemophila tour last week, but we could reiterate. It looks like they've got 3 shows lined up right now, and they are on the March 8th, March 9th, and March 12th. Yeah, and they're all in one's in Mexico City, the other 2 are in California.
Oh man,
I'm contemplating
it's
going to Mexico
tempting.
City.
Oh yeah,
You should, man. I mean, like, I expect them to add more dates, though. I don't think that this is all they're going to do. I don't think they're going to come over here for just the 3 shows at this point. They'll probably add more. I expect them to at least get halfway through the country.
Yeah.
I hope so. I really want to see them live.
Yeah.
Oh, they added Sacramento, too, apparently. And that must have just happened.
Sweet.
That's the band that I really want to show my wife, Lucia, because I think she'll love them. She likes the heavier side of things, so like I know she'll love them.
Cool.
There's like Clean and Scream stuff going on. So.
Okay, but stop adding ones to California. They already have 2. Now they have 3. Give me something that's like, within 6 hours.
I'm pretty close to it.
It's fucking all these California shows, man.
I know.
Well, let's see what happens on the East Coast. If those shows are like, going crazy, I'm sure they'll add more to the East Coast.
I mean, it's like New York City is a pretty big place. I feel like people know.
Like California's like a shorter flight or something like that.
Oh yeah, it is on the Asian side of the U.S. Like the closer for Asia to get to. I didn't realize until this week that Seattle was the gateway to Asia. Or, like, that's how what they referred to it as, because it was, like, a big port. So that's interesting.
Yeah, that makes sense. You know, every time I look at a world map, I just assume that they have to travel all the way from the east to the west. Except that, you know, the map is not, you know, the world is not actually 2D, you know, like every map shows.
Wait, the Earth's not flat?
Spoiler alert.
I was kidding.
Backlash.
I don't know. Alan, I think you'd have to ask the mole men in the center of the Earth for that answer.
All right.
Okay.
All right, guys.
We're out of here, guys. Have a good one.
Thanks, everybody.
Later.